Your Excellency, sir, as you can see around this hall, we have great inventions. And now, sir, we will be calling a young Nigerian, a really, really young Nigerian, from one of the schools that we have in Abuja, a government school we have in Abuja. Um, the name of the school is GSS Alugu-Lungu. We're going to be calling one of the students who developed this to come and explain, what we have here. A round of applause for the students of GSS Alugu-Lungu. Please keep clapping for him.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. My name is Usman and I'm from GSS Alugu-Lungu Gwarimpa, Abuja. I hope to study, or I want to study, mechatronics. Well, this is one of my projects. This is my glider that I made at home from styrofoam, which is supposed to fly for long distances without power. So, first of all, this thing takes off using electric motors and propellers that will vector it into the air or take it up into the air. Once in the air, you can shut this down, and due to the long wingspans, this thing can fly for some time before touching the ground. And this is my transmitter, which has a receiver in here that collects information from here, which would maneuver the aeroplane in the air. As you can see here, this is my receiver, and this is my ESC, which is electric speed controller. This is designed to make the speed of the motors, or read the speed of the motors and adjust the speed of the motors. This is also one of my projects. This is my quadcopter, which has 4 propellers and 4 motors that will lift it up into the air. This is my receiver, and this is the battery. This uses 3S battery, which is 2,200 milliamp hours, and this is my flight controller, which will help or calculate the distances or what move the drone has to make when you make it move.
Okay, so who is ready?
Yes. So, this is my quadcopter transmitter, which will send information into the quadcopter itself or the frame when in takeoff. I would like to show, with all due respect, the Prime Minister, the Minister of Technology, Science and Innovation. I would like to test this in your presence. So I need help. You can help me hold this. No, you can hold it. Can I have a look?
Don't worry, use your 2 issues.
Can you hold this?
By the way, as he's doing this, you know that some of you did engineering. You have finished engineering. You did not build any any of this kind of. Oh, I'm not talking to you. I'm actually talking to myself because I also did engineering. I didn't build anything. But we did projects, and you will get your lecturers doing like, oh yeah. But there's nothing you built, nothing. And this guy is in GSS. That's, in case you don't know what GSS is, that's a junior secondary school, a public secondary school. Alugu-Lungu, it actually means the Lungu, there is another side of it. So when we found them and the principal, of course, they are amazing students, as you can see. And he has presented a drone. This is not a drone from China. This is a drone that he built by himself. Sorry.
The way you know he built the drone is he's actually fixing it on site.
All right. It's amazing, oh. Did you catch that? I mean, even if that's all he did, it's working.
Okay, so the reason why I'm holding it is because drones can be unstable sometimes, especially inside confined spaces, and we don't want this flying around. So I'm just going to hold it, and I'm not controlling the direction of it. It will move how it wants. My hands is just giving it gimbal support, basically.
This controls the pitching angle of the aircraft, which is up or down. As I increase the throttle, it will go up. Wait, let me arm. As you can see, it's pulling up. So that's the up angle, and this is for left, right, front, and back. So I would like to dedicate this project to my dad. Without my dad, none of these things would have been possible, because he sponsored me with everything I need and gave me the education and the knowledge of making all these things. And I believe that with this kind of innovative minds in our Nigeria, it can become a better place. For example, if you have people that can make this kind of things, that Kaduna train attack wouldn't have gotten away like that. Because these things can have cameras on them. And if we have them, we can send them to the site, and none of the criminals would have gone away unscathed, because this thing will be in the air and they won't know it's tracking them down. When they reach their site or their HQ, headquarters or hideouts, this will give you in real time where they are staying. And then you can track them down. Then all the captives now would have been free and out of danger. But till now, because of lack of resource and funding, we don't have this kind of things, and this kind of insecurity problems are going on, and they are really free, and they feel free to do what they want to do in the country. Yeah. So I believe that if the government can sponsor this kind of projects, that all these kind of insecurity problems will be solved in our country. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I feel a need to say this. This was not set up. This was not coached. This is him speaking his truth. And I applaud him, to be honest. I totally applaud him. Well done.
We didn't even know. We only invited them. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mr. Minister, sir, this cannot, we can't wait for America to give him patent. No, we have to use it now. Yes. Yes.
Thank you very much. That was Usman Audu. I don't know how many of us teared while he was speaking. You did, right? We have many more in Nigeria.